Reorganize the wardrobe, maybe update a few things, and that's why we have invited our fashion consultant and blogger Jessie from styleandpepper.com to help us with one particular update that's super hot this fall.
That's right.
The hats.
It's hat month.
Yeah,
it is.
I love it. And you know, we had such a hot summer. You couldn't wear the cute hats. Even the straw hats seemed too hot in the summer.
It's much harder in the summer, and I don't think they're as fashion forward in the summer. You have a few options, but once the temperatures start dropping just a little bit like they are now, you can really start having a lot of fun and working them into your outfits.
Okay, let's talk about what is being seen out there.
Sure. I would say one of the biggest trends for women, and hats specifically, is this wide brim hat.
The big and floppy.
Yeah, the big and floppy, and all colors. Usually they're a felt material, so they're very flexible. They're easy to pack in a suitcase. You can crush them down, and then they generally retain their shape
cute
pretty well.
Yeah, that would go for a lot of things.
This one's darling, and it actually has even a little jeweled band here around it, so you almost don't even need any jewelry with it while you've got it on. It's got the bling on there already.
Accessory in and of itself, right?
Sure, sure. And then another popular trend right now, not just for hats, but just also in apparel and accessories as well, is the jewel tone. And so this is a great option here because it obviously kind of incorporates that into, however you're going to wear it within your outfit. But jewel tones are so great because they go with so many different other colors.
Right.
And, so, it's fun to kind of add a little bit of color. A lot of hats, a lot of winter accessories actually are dark. They're black, they're brown. But if you can work in a little bit of color in that way.
Why not do it in the hat? Sure.
Yeah. And speaking of color, I have to mention this too.
Wouldn't this be a fun one?
Technically not a hat. It actually is a little bit more of a headband, I guess you'd say. But you can wear it like
up high like that. Look at that, looks great on you.
Is it cute? Does it look okay? And you know what's nice about this?
With your long hair, it's perfect.
What's great about this is actually it doesn't smush my hair on top. So technically, I mean, the idea is that you take it off and you don't.
And you're still okay, which was going to lead me to this next question. I've gone shorter with my hair recently, and I found that wearing hats actually with the shorter hair is kind of more difficult.
I would say it's harder for women with shorter hair, just because usually when you put a hat on, you want your hair to kind of show a little bit.
So bring it forward.
So if you can pull it forward, even just those little pieces that frame your face, if those will show when you've got your hat on, I would say that's generally a good rule of thumb.
Okay, very good. Now, how about this tweed one up front?
This is fun too. Tweed is big trend right now, and this one's just kind of a little, and I don't even think this would fit on my head because it's so tiny, but this one's just kind of a little like preppy inspired.
Yeah, something with a cute sweater.
Exactly, with a cute sweater, more on the casual side, but again, you can fold this up and stick it in your bag if you wear it, to protect your hair from the snow, and then you just shove it in your bag and you're all set.
Okay, now this one on the end, I don't know. I don't know who can pull this off.
This one is definitely more of a casual look.
It's something.
Yeah, I kind of see this as more of something you would wear to walk the dog or to a football game outdoors.
Okay, all right, a game. I can see that maybe.
Very functional because it's very warm, and this one would be definitely something you'd want to use to insulate more than make a fashion statement.
I know that the guys don't get the love as much as the ladies do, but let's talk briefly here about the men's hats you brought.
Sure. The men's, I've got a couple from the Old Navy outlet and a few from the Saks outlet out at the Legends, and they don't get as many different opportunities to wear hats, I would say, in a trend-focused way, but this newsboy cap is really, this one's been strong for years, and I think it's going to stick around.
It is cute.
And so men can kind of experiment with the different textures and fabrics.
This one I really like. What about cost for all these too while we're looking at that?
There's a really big range here because we've got some of the designer pieces that are from the Saks outlet, and then the ones from Old Navy are really all around the $20 to $25
nice, very affordable accessory.
But they're all at least 60% off of their retail price.
All right, Jessie, styleandpepper.com. Thank you so much for coming in.
Thanks for having me.
Up to speed for fall. I love it.